mother and the protectress of our people. Queen Granny Nanny led our people to freedom with a spirit of resilience that has continued through generations to this day. Her bravery, wisdom, and enduring legacy remind us of the power that women hold, both here and across the Atlantic and the homeland of our African ancestors. Today, as we remember Queen Nanny, I also wish to honor another remarkable woman, Colonel Marcia Douglas, the female chief of the Charlestown Maroons, who embodied the same fierce spirit as Nanny. She stood for her people and led with dignity. Her presence left a mark on the community and stretched far beyond these shores. She was beloved by Maroons like myself, living abroad, and her legacy, like that of Queen Nanny, lives on. As we honor these powerful women, I also want to reflect on my own journey. My journey to learn more deeply about my Maroon ancestors and my connection to the Igbo people, which has been a path guided by the ancestors. Born in Florida, my mother's heritage is Gullah Geechee and Black Seminole and Bahamian, while my father was born and raised right here in the Upper Rio Grande Valley in the Maroon community of Millbank. It was through my father's stories of home, an unexpected, spirit-led educational path, and my own research into my Osborne and Bernard Maroon family lineages that I came to learn of the rich African heritage of my Maroon ancestors, including their connection to the Ashanti people of Ghana. Queen Nanny descends from the Ashanti, as we all know, and I am deeply moved by the legacy of her and one of her sister queens, Nana Yai Santiwa, a fierce warrior queen from the Ashanti Kingdom who led the Ashanti Rebellion against the British colonization. As a young student in Ghana, I was honored to be named Oba Ekwa Asantiwa by a chief who saw in me the spirit of the great Ashanti warrior, Ya Asantiwa. It was from this chief that I received the charge, fight when others flee and defend the defenseless. These words have guided my steps ever since, and they resonate deeply with the legacy of both Queen Nanny and Ya Asantiwa, two women who led in the fight for justice. Through my journey, I also discovered my Igbo roots. It was in that spirit-led educational pursuit where this country girl came across not only the field of anthropology, dominated historically by white men, but would be led to the same university that published the ethnographic work conducted among our Maroon people in this very place. There, I would accidentally stumble across the ethnographic work of our people and read the names of my very own ancestors within its pages. I would also learn in these pages of Grandpa Okonkwo, an ancestral general under Nanny, whose name very much resembles the Igbo name Nwachukwu Anakwenze, being the Igbo day name representing the day of the week of my father's birth. That was the name he was given. So I give thanks to the ancestors and the Ankimpong or Chukwu, the supreme creator that goes by many names, for my spirit-led studies that helped me to trace my ancestry and reconnect my family back to Igbo land. Since learning of my strong ties to Igbo land, I have become a proud member of Umuada, the Daughters of the Soil. The Umuada is the ancient Igbo society of women born into Igbo families who carry the weight of their lineage and are charged with upholding justice and tradition. I am proud to be a founding member of the first branch of Umuada created specifically for Igbo descended women within the diaspora. Now, it is my great privilege today to welcome our distinguished Igbo guests and family who have taken time out of their busy schedules to travel or virtually attend to celebrate with us. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to His Majesty, Dr. Chukwuemeka Eri of Eri Kingdom, who is online today, for all you have done to help those of us in the diaspora reconnect back to Igbo land. Through DNA-tested Africans, I would uncover my long-lost Erie Kingdom family, so I thank His Majesty and DNA Test Africans founder, Dr. Chief Nwachukwu Anakwenze, for making it possible for so many like myself to reconnect back to Igbo land. Thank you for returning my ancestral name, Ngozi, back to me. I feel truly blessed to be part of this family. It is also my greatest honor to introduce one of the distinguished guests from our Igbo family who is here today and who is my beloved cousin, Chief Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze, the Onowu of Abagana. Chief Anakwenze is a former presidential aspirant for the country of Nigeria, a traditional prime minister, a physician, farmer, industrialist, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He is also the chairman of the Igbo World Assembly and a beloved leader who has dedicated his life to uplifting his people both in Nigeria and across the globe. He will be offering greetings and introducing the Igbo royals and delegates in attendance today. Please join me in welcoming my kinsman, our kinsman, the Onowu of Abagana, Chief Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze.
Greetings to you all. I'm Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze, Onowu of Abagana. Happy to be here with our brothers, the Jamaicans, the Maroons, the Caribbeans. We said we will come to be with you in your festivities, so we are here today. Our king, I will be introducing our king a little bit later. He's the one that will do the prayer, African prayer. Then after that, he will do it in Igbo, because it cannot be done in English, but I will do the English version so you can understand. On my left is Amadiebube.
Greetings, Maroons, Jamaicans. My name is Amadiebube. I am the global leader, coordinator for all the Igbo organizations worldwide.
Yes.
I used to be the president of Council of Igbo States in America and the current vice chairman of Council of Igbo States in America. Onowu is the chairman. Thank you.
And Dr. Sidney Davis.
I greet you in the language, in the holy language of our Igbo ancestors, Uru Derigi, which means peace be unto you. I am here on behalf of the President of the Council of Igbo States of America to greet you. My name is Chief Prince Elumuno Iri of Udu Iri Kingdom. I was given this name, Elumuno, by His Majesty Eze Dr. Chukwuemeka Iri, the Eze Ora 34th of Iri Kingdom, who you will hear later today to give our prayer. He was the one that gave me this name, Elumuno, because I was the first African American of Igbo descent to return back home. The name Elumuno means he has come back home. I greet you also in the name of our President of CISA, the Council of Igbo States of America, Dr. Josephine Uzo Amaka Ugoji. I bring you greetings from her. She is the president of the Council of Igbo States of America and the one who is in charge of our annual festival that we have every year in the United States. In Georgia, we'll be having that next year in July, where all Igbos from all over the world come together to celebrate our culture and to also to celebrate the event that took place at Igbo Landing. Hopefully sometime during this occasion, we'll talk to you about what that is all about, Igbo Landing. In any case, our president is organizing a return home to Igbo land for next December 2025. The African Union has declared the decade of 2020 to 2030 as the year or the decade of return, when all those of African descent will go home to Africa. And so we're doing this for Igbo, for the Igbo land. Next December, our president has called for a great returning back to Igbo land, and we're hoping that all of you will have an opportunity to engage in this great event. I greet you and I thank you for this opportunity to be here and to share this celebration with you.
And next, the Ojaman. You know, we have traditional flute with wood. That's what your forefathers were doing before they came out here. We are bringing all those original things for you to know. We are the greatest musicians on earth. We are one of the best movie makers. You know Nollywood, you know our music, the best. Ojaman.
I greet you, Onowu. I greet you, everybody, man and woman, and children. I greet the great people of Maroons. And I'm happy to be here to celebrate with you. This is an important celebration. And also to celebrate the connection that you have with us in Igbo land. I play the organ, and I'm a university researcher, and I'm an academic, and a teacher, and a performer. And I will tell you briefly that a festival is not complete in Africa without the drums. I will tell you that a festival is not complete in Africa without the drums, and it's also not complete without the organ in Igbo land, because it is the organ that will speak to the spirits and tell them that we are about to start. And that is why when we were coming here to settle, and I was playing the organ. And the organ speaks, it's not just music, it's not just sound, it's a message. And I'm also here in your town to teach this instrument, to also teach the obaka to the people, to children in this community, and I have some instruments to donate to the children in this community to make sure that these instruments of survival, these instruments of good life is in their hands. They are more than musical instruments. And so I will stop here and play a few tunes and we continue so you understand what I'm trying to talk about. This is the Oja and it talks. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that was my introduction. And I will do something that is more natural to your environment. And I will explain it. This is the Oja, and when we play it, to show you that we are communicating, the people around will talk. Someone will respond and say things like, I hear you, speak to me. You are calling me, yes. All these great things you said that my father had done, it is true. Oh yes, call me. Call me to order because your Oja can take me away. Please, make it brief so that I don't fly. I know your instrument is powerful, so keep it brief, keep it short, take it easy. Yes, we are the great Igbo people. Yes, you are speaking to me. I am the man worth 9, etc, etc. So these are the kind of things people say when they hear the Oja music. And that makes you understand that truly is a speech surrogate instrument, is an instrument for communication. And so I'm going to do this same thing, celebrating the people of Maroons, celebrating our great ancestors, especially the Nani. And the response will not be in Igbo this time. It will be in the Jamaican patois. And this experience is historic. I don't think it has happened at any time in history. So enjoy my Oja message. And with me is Dr. Claudette Anderson. I shouldn't be introducing her anyway. So thank you very much, and just listen and enjoy. This music is calling you home to motherland. And it is the Oja calling you home, saying Obia, Notaba.
Me hear you. Talk to me. Me hear you. Talk. Me hear what you say. Call upon the ancestor them and tell them say a time. A time. Call upon the motherland and tell her say a time. Talk to me spirit. So me can stand up on my foot. But take it easy. So me not destroy things consumed by the powers of we ancestors. Talk, man, talk to me, talk to me. Me hear you. Talk to me, talk. Me hear you, me hear you. Oh, remember, you remind me about things. You remind me about the good old day them when they would cross the breadfruit. The road they cross the bread. Yeah, remind me cross the breadfruit. The heaven and the earth them hill. When we brought them for the top. Before they turn Obia. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me about the days them when my brother and my sister them did love one another. Talk to me about the days them when my sister and my brother did love one another. The day before we split up, burn up, blood up. Talk to me about the days before Obia was a bad word. Talk to me before the days them when we really frightened for the word Obia. Talk to me about the day them before Dibia turned Obia bad word. Me hear you. Me ears them no lock up. Me I hear you, man. Talk, Oja, talk. Talk the truth. Talk the truth. Talk the Oja, talk truth. Me hear you. Me hear you. Me hear you. Me hear you.
Ngozi? Ngozi? Is the king ready? Yes. Okay. My fellow family members, Maroons, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, again, we are here representing the Igbo nation and Africa as a whole. Our Igbo people, we are more than 70 million people all over the world. We are one of the greatest entrepreneurs, business people in the world. And anywhere you go in the world, you will see us: China, Russia, India, Asia, Europe, Caribbeans, everywhere we are there. They say when you go, you don't see an Igbo man, you run away. It means there is no life. So now I want to welcome our king. You know, we are ancient people. We are in the Bible. When you have Adam and Eve, who were there, we are the original people. We are God's chosen people. We are God's chosen people. We are chosen by God. We are told to do things in a certain way, like pray. We're going to pray, but the king will pray in Igbo. Then I will do it in English so you can understand what a rich culture we have. You know that you came from royalty. You know you came from being chosen as God's chosen people. You will see all of that today. Ezeri is one of the sons that came from early, when the ancient life was created. When you had Bible, you have sons of Abraham, God, Eri. From the beginning of earth, he's here today. The great grandson that was there when Adam and Eve was there. We were there. The king is here today. He will pray and bless you. Ezeri. Bela nyebele. Kiwala nyoji. Akaji ofo. Izion. Ezeri. Wala nyoji, unmute yourself. Bela nyebele. Ezeri. Eze, unmute yourself. Eze, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Go and make unmute your phone. Eze, you know, if I know. Eze. While they are trying to correct that, I wanted to let our brothers and sisters from
Jamaica, Muna in Jamaica, Igbo, Pasano Wanine, Kachuna Batia, Kachia Kenan Nanabatia, Koba Leva, Koba Line, nya ọnụ kwuru ụjọ kwụkwọ mma maka mmadụ ka achọrọ achọ n'ụwa o doro Chukwu okike abịa ma anya wee kee ụwa nke mmadụ na oyiyi wee ụwa n'anya anyị nwa ndị Igbo na Jamaica ma Caribbean ma Haiti wee jikọta Chukwu mee ka ha maa n'onwe nne n'ovu nne na ovu na amụrụwa ezigbo ka ọ abụọ abalịwa na Eke abalịwa na Oye abalịwa na Agwọ abalịwa na Nkwọ okwugbo Chineke ndị nna nna anyị ka onyere anyị nne n'aka Chineke ndị nna nna anyị ka onyere anyị aka Chukwu dị n'ala Igbo ka onyere anyị aka ụmụnne anyị niile bụ na mbedo oruru anyị na-ebe ebere ọ na-agwụchapụra oruru niile emetụrụ aka aja aka metụrụ ka aja aka si eme pụọ ka anwa ndụ zuru oke nwa arụike zuru oke ka anwa nwere ka anwa arụike ibe ọ bụla ha ji ọbọzọ n'ụzọ dị ebe ahụ okwu Chineke nna nna ya ka onye dịwa aka Alfa Omega onye dịwa aka eze ndị eze ka onye dịwa aka nna ndị na ka onye dịwa aka ọkọ m ka onye kpụrụwa aka Chukwu na Igbo ka onye dịwa aka Chukwu na Jamaica ka onye dịwa aka ụzọ ọgbawa bụ ndị kwadoro mmemme enwe kwadoro mmekọ ndị Igbo na Jamaica ka ọ pụta ire ka ọ bara ndị ahụ ka ndị akụme ndụ ka ndị anwa akụ na ụba ka anwa ego ka anwa nwa ndị nwere ka anwa di ndị nwe ụlọ ka anwa ụlọ ndị nwe moto ka anwa moto ihe akụ enwe ka olu wee so ka mmadụ ama na ihe a na-eme ibecha enwe mmeri bụ ezigbo ibe okwu ọnụ Chineke ka a na-eme n'okpuru ụgwọ mmadụ maka chụwa ụlọ mana ọmụkọ eji m ọjị eji m nzu eji m ọsọ ọjị ọrịa na nna ya kpụkụ Chineke abido ụwa a gwara anyị oge a na ugbo na-arịọ ụgbọ aka na-adịrọ nwa na-ayọ na tata bụbo na mmekọ anyị na-emekọ bụ ndị be anyị ndị Caribbean maka ma ihe niile na-abụrụ anyị ezigbo iwe ka ọ bụ mana onye ọbụla onye na-ayọ onye apụọ na arụ onye na-erichi onye erichiwa bụ onye nwụrụ onye nwe ọrụ onye na-nwụrụ onye nwe nwa nwa kpọkọ Chineke na nna ka onye dịwa aka dịrị ka na-eke nye n'oyi nye na onye na-akwọ ka ọ dụrụ na ụdị anyị dị mma adụrụ mma ise na eke n'oyi na abụọ na nkwọ nzu ka na-aba na eke oye abụọ nkwọ adụrụ mma na Chukwu oke ise
Okay, you heard our great king pray for us. His son of the original. When you had Adam, Eve, Noah, Abraham, that lineage is still there. We are God's chosen people. So are you. You are not slaves. You are born to be royal and royalty. You are born to be special. You are God's chosen. You are not made to be licking anybody's behind. He prayed in Igbo because in Hebrew they have to play. Jews have to pray in Hebrew, we Igbo have to pray in Igbo. Now I will do the sacrifice and prayer here in English so you can understand. Ndi Igbo kwenu? Yeah. Ndi Igbo kwenu? Ndi Jamaica kwenu? Ndi Jamaica kwenu? Maroons kwenu? Akan kwenu? Ogadelo numwa. It'll be well with you. It'll be well with you. What I'm doing is what my forefathers did. If you do what your forefathers did, it's something good, it's not something bad. God, when the world was created, we were asked to pray with three things. And we've been doing it since the earth began. That's what your forefathers were doing before they came here. This is kola nut. I heard you grow them here too. This is the Holy Communion for us Africans, the kola nut. Are you paying attention? This is an important message. This is osoji. This is like alligator pepper. It grows on the tree. It's natural pepper in seed form. You should try to take some before you go. It's little. It's given by us, by God, When you eat it, it burns away all the devil, the Satan, the disease, and all the evilness that's coming to you. It burns it out. And this is Inzu. This is white clay. White clay. There's no voodoo here. This is all natural. Things that God gave us. This is for cleansing. After we burn up all the Satan and devil with the alligator pepper, you cleanse it. It's like sweeping. And then after that, you eat the Holy Communion. We are the one that started eating Holy Communion. Is all these other people started copying us and started doing Holy Communion in the churches. This is the original Holy Communion. And I heard it grows here in Jamaica. So I'm doing this so that you can continue. Because this is what our forefathers gave to us when this earth started. And we are the original people. The black people were the original people on this earth that was created. Are you with me? Yeah. So, onye wetology wetendo. When you bring kola nut, you've brought life. When your father gives you something hot, it's not going to burn you. Means when your parents pass the torch to you, you pass it to the next generation. Well, are you with me? Don't let the torch go off in your hand. When your parents have raised you and trained you, pass it on to the next generation. He say means amen. He say means amen. Our God told us when different birds fly, the eagle, the vulture, the hawk, they should fly peacefully together, not kill each other. Means for us to live with other people who don't look like us. Igbos live with Akans, live with Garafunas, live with white people, live with Asians, live with other people, work with other people who don't look like you. That's what God commands of us. God will be in the front of us and in the back of us. That means we are protected by God. God is always in our front and in our back. Whatever you do, you go to the right, it will be a success. You go to the left, it will be a success. You go to the front, it will be a success. You go to the back, it will be a success. Whenever you get the ball, it will be a goal. May God give you long life and prosperity. May you live long, you'll be rich, your wealth will be big as Atlantic Ocean. May it will be good for the man and it will be good for the woman. It will be good for the old and it will be good for the young. It will be good for the tall and it will be good for the short. It will be good for the big and the small. It will be good for the rich and the poor. May God bless everybody here today. Whatever your wish is in life, say it now. The Spirit of God is all over here. We worship God, we worship Spirit. They are here. For those of you who are in business, your business will succeed. So those of you who are pastors, you will pray and God will hear your prayers. For those of you who are teachers, you will teach well. For those of you who are doctors, you will be able to heal the sick. May God bless everybody here. May every man here who doesn't have a wife find a good wife. May every woman here who don't have good husband get a good husband. May God bless the marriages so that they can live and last for long. May wife and husband not be fighting each other or going to court. There may not be any divorces. May God give you a lot of children, because we need a lot of children. May God help you train your children. After you train them well, they will train you back in your old age. Your children will help you like you helped them when they were young. The way we came here, we came safely. You will also go back safely. You will not get into any accident. or plane crashes, or get any COVID, you will be a success. Nafa, Nanifa, I'm blessing this kola nut in the name of our forefathers, in the name of our market days. From Professor Anderson, you know, we have our own weekday calendar. We're not using the European weekday calendar. We have AK, we have our own calendar. Ask Dr. Anderson, he will show you. Before your people came here, they have calendar they were following, not Monday to Sunday. I'm blessing it with those names. That's what our forefathers gave us. I'm blessing here. Nwachukwu Abiyama, God of Abraham. We call it Abiyama, Chukwu Abiyama. It's the same God that we're worshiping. We're not worshiping them. We knew God before any other group of people on earth. So, I'll make a noon. Ogadilo no mao. Completing the high ceremony, the high mass, we pour libation. Nafa, Eke, Oye, Afo, Igbo, Nafa, Africa, Alpha, Jamaica, Maroons, Igbo, Akan, Ogadelo no mao. It'll be well with you. It'll be well with you. You will live a long time. You see, we're doing the last leg of the blessing. You see, he's drawing some things on the floor with the chalk. Like for me, when I did mine, I said long life and prosperity. Then he did his. Normally, it goes round, and everybody will do the same thing. You could say, may earth be blessed, something short that you wish. That's what we do. These things have been done for thousands of years. This was not just invented now. That's what your forefathers were doing. The men draw it, and then the women rub it like powder. Normally, everybody here will do it. So if you want to, you can come and do it. Thank you. Later. Okay, this is the alligator pepper I opened. You should try to get a piece of it, everybody here. Everybody should try to get a piece of the alligator pepper. It chases away all the evil, Satan, devil. It's a little piece. I'm not doing anything for them. This is what your forefathers were doing before you came to Jamaica. That's what I'm showing you. I came here to show you what your forefathers were doing. So you have the kola nut. Usually we get the young people to cut this into little pieces. Do you have a young person here to help me? You have a young man here to help me to cut this into pieces, and then you take it as Holy Communion. We said we were coming, and we came. We were sent by our people to find out what happened to our black people that came out here. You know, some came in slavery, some were kidnapped. We were asked to come here and find our people. I went to St. Vincent in March. I was in Costa Rica 6 weeks ago, and Jamaica, and we're going to go to Guyana, we're going to go to Brazil. We were asked, a university in Nigeria was a department to find out what happened to the people who were taken out in slavery. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here on official duty. So please, work with us. Work with Connor. We work with Connor. Work with him. let's maintain our rich African heritage and culture. Let's not be killing each other. No.
What you are witnessing is part of a mission that Onowu has been undertaking for the last couple of years. He has been going to all the areas where Igbos have been scattered in the Americas. He's been to Belize, he's been to Costa Rica, he's been to South America, he's been to many of the islands throughout the Caribbean, and now he is here in Jamaica. This is part of the reconnection. This is the mission of the Council of Igbo States of America, is to make the reconnection between Igbos in Igbo land and Igbos who have been spread throughout the diaspora as a result of the transatlantic slave trade. So this is part of the reconnection. We're trying to make a reconnection between those who are Igbos in the motherland with the descendants of all Igbos here in the Americas. And as he said, the black man is the first man to populate the earth. And the first man to populate the earth came out of Africa. The out of Africa migration began from Igbo land. The oldest DNA ever discovered on this planet comes from West Africa. 545,000 years ago. That's the genetic distance of the first DNA ever discovered, the oldest DNA ever discovered, to come from West African, from the people they call the Bo people, Igbo people. And all of us are descended from these people, whether you're from Ghana, whether you're from Sierra Leone, whether you're from Cameroon, whether you're from Nigeria, whether you're white or whether you're black. All of us share this human DNA. And so this is all about reconnection. This kola nut ceremony that you're being a part, that you're asking to partake in, is a commitment to our coming together as being one people. Out of many, one people.
Okay, please try to get kola nut or the pepper. Try to come up here and get some. It's for you. It's for your blessing. Cool. I think she's over there. Try to get it. Try to taste the alligator pepper. Ngozi, I think we're done.
As you all are partaking of the kola nut and the African, the alligator pepper over here, we wanted to personally thank the Igbos who have come today to bless us with a traditional prayer. And again, thank you to His Majesty, Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze of Very Kingdom online, who provided the prayer in Igbo. We have one of the sons of the soil, Dr. Harcourt Fuller, who is also a Maroon and a documentary filmmaker. He also provided a screening for another one of our Maroon brothers who created the film Queen Nanny, Legendary Maroon Chieftainess. Roy T. Anderson is the maker of this film, and we wanted to present this to the Onowu of Abagana as well as Abagana. We have other copies that we will provide to Dr. Sidney of CISA and the other Igbos who were in attendance. This is a great visual catalog of our chieftainess who we pay homage to today. We wanted you to have this DVD as a way to thank you for coming today. Yes. And so with that, I will turn it back over for our next set of speakers. But again, thank you so much for welcoming our Igbo family. Please give them another round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you. Much love, much blessings. We have been blessed. We have been blessed. Libation through ancestral rituals, through the rituals of our fathers and mothers that date way back, so way back that we call it ancient wisdom.